Good morning, everybody. Today I will be showing you my collection of clay and ceramic jewelry, and I have some pieces of glass, and I'll start off by showing you my display. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm trying to set up an area where I could start making jewelry and videotaping it. This house is so small, and I really don't want to bring that in my bedroom. So I'm trying to figure that out. It may or may not happen. So we'll start with some ceramic beads, or some ceramic jewelry rather. And ceramic is made from various types of clay, such as earthenware, stoneware, porcelain. That's the necklace, and those are earrings to match. Wish I had some better light. I got all the lights on. Well, maybe I need to turn my, give me 1 second. I need to turn my phone light up. That'll help some. Okay, yeah, much better. Well, it worked for a second there. But this might be my favorite out of all. I wore it once. It's quite heavy, but I'm just sensitive, but it's beautiful. And you know how they make ceramic beads is they knead the clay, and that will condition the clay to remove the air bubbles, which makes it easier to work with. There you have another type. That's a bracelet. And that's also a bracelet. I like how they put two and then the blue and then two. Very creative. Here's a pair of earrings. These are too adorable. I'll show you this necklace. It looks like one bead broke. And these are vintage pieces. Beautiful. They even put details on the beads. And as you can see, some is glazed and some isn't. Like that vintage necklace, it's not shiny. It's a dull finish. So I guess you just use whatever texture you want to finish the piece. This is a pendant. And then I have some pins. It's kind of like a safari thing. That's a coyote. That's a cute. This is one of my favorite pieces. I'm going to stop the video because it seems kind of dark, and I'm going to fix it and continue. Thanks for your patience. Okay, hopefully this will be better. I'm not sure. Moving right along. It's a fish. She's too cute. Her little nose is broke, but she's too cute. She has a diamond. I'm not sure if that's a scarf. I believe it's a scarf wrapped around, because I don't think you have a diamond in your hair. And that piece is by a designer called Wolf. Here's a pendant. Looks like that could be a J, or maybe it's just a design, abstract design. That's cute. I have another fish. Is that a deer? Yeah, a deer. I like how they carved in and then they inserted a color. That's a different technique. Any more ceramic pieces? Yeah, this is ceramic. They made like tiles and a pendant. That's very creative. And that looks like brass. I need to find a necklace for that. And this is a different type of ceramic piece. They just kind of left the clay natural. And this is a whistle. It's on just a plain string with a few beads. It may be Mexican, Hispanic, I'm not sure. Not really sure what country that's from. But it's a whistle and you blow. So cute. I've had this for a long time. Never seen another one. It says 94. I think that's what it says. 16. Maybe they made it in 1994. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can't make the whole signature out. That thing was on top. I can't make that out. Looks like HB 94. Any more ceramic beads? Okay, I think that's it for the ceramic. This, I'm not sure what kind of stone this is, but I added it in. If anyone knows, let me know. Maybe it's called sandstone. I have no idea, but that's a beautiful pendant on this necklace. It's just on a string. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe like a sandstone. It's kind of smooth and rough at the same time. I just love the pendant. I never wore it. It's just too big and bulky. Okay, next we'll do some polymer clay pieces. Polymer clay pieces. And it's one necklace. And polymer clay is a synthetic type of clay. They mold it, then they bake it to cure it so it can turn hard. See how it's hard? Yeah, and they intertwine colors. And I have some beautiful books. I'll show you in a minute. That shows this technique when they intertwine colors together. And that's how they come out with these swirls. And this is a nice artistic piece. I love those colors. So different. Not your standard colors. And that's a brooch. It's by R.Y.J., I believe. I'm assuming that's the designer. And I believe that's it for the... I only have small polymer clay pieces. I do have a few beads. I'm not sure if this is Murano. It's sterling. Wait, maybe it's not. Oh, no, it's not. Let me bring it closer. No, it's not sterling. Yeah. And they look like Murano beads. I'm not sure. Remember, we went through that with the Murano episode. I can't tell. That's the necklace. It's so beautiful. It's kind of on like a wire mesh together. Like they intertwine the wire as a string. Can you see that? There it goes right there. And then they tied it off. Put a little brass piece and then they put the glass beads. It's beautiful glass beads. I'm going to be doing my bead segment coming up soon. And it's just two colors, the light blue and the dark blue. Such a beautiful piece. I wish I had the earrings to that piece. I'm sure I would wear it more often. And here's some more glass beads. I'm sure everyone's seen these. They're really, really rough. And they melt the glass and they shape it into small beads. And what's good about this, and I believe this is what I'm about to talk about, the recycled glass. They normally use recycled glass. I doubt if that's recycled glass, but this actually looks like it. And then I have this vintage glass beaded vintage necklace to die for. I just adore it. One of my first pieces. I've had it for a long time. Just beautiful. It's just on a copper or metal chain, and the metal chain goes all the way through. And they don't make stuff like this anymore. Not one bead is broke. I mean, this thing have survived a long history of time, but just beautiful. Looks like you can eat them. It looks so orangey and juicy. And it's not that orange that's coming out. It's more of like a pumpkin orange, and what's coming on the camera is more like a red orange. But I guess it depends on how you have your color set from where you're watching from. And I just love this. It's a 3-strand. Did I mention that? Yeah, it's a 3-strand. And then I have this beautiful glass beaded bracelet. It's just a cuff. You just slide your hand in there. And I don't think this is 2 inches because you see that silver piece, but I'm not sure. I know it's not antique, I can tell you that much. Very well made, like the way they put these dividers to secure the piece, and nothing's broke. Very well made. Everything's there. And the colors are so vibrant and beautiful. This is nice to wear in the summertime. Next I'm going to talk about some newspaper beads. These are one of my favorites. This style of beading. And they're just simply cut triangles of newspaper into small triangles, and then you roll them up and you seal them with Mod Podge. That's all it is. If I'm not mistaken, they started this in some small cities in some Hispanic countries. And it's everyone makes them now, all over the United States. They're just beautiful pieces. This one is a long, see, I have to double it just to fit it in the camera. It's a long, that one's definitely vintage. It's beautiful. I used to have a lot of these, and then I just narrowed it down to these 2. In fact, I have a beige one somewhere. Kind of like a dark burgundy red, beautiful color. It's not as red as it's coming through in the camera though. And this one is red. That's more of a modern style. See that clasp? More of a modern piece. So if you see these, some of them are cheaply made. Don't grab those. They may break. So you want to make sure that each one is sealed. See how it's sealed? They even put glaze on top to make sure it's sealed. I don't know if you see mine. They're just so well made. It's just beautiful. That's why I kept these 2 and I got rid of all the other ones. That is beautiful. This is my favorite one here. I just love it. And so newspaper beads are made by cutting triangles of paper. They roll them together, then they seal them with Mod Podge. We could even do it. You could do it as a project with your kids. It's so simple. Because you're rolling it, that's what leaves the space to string it inside. Yeah. And now I'm going to show you some vintage Cloisonne. And how they make these is they use a base metal or like a piece of copper, and then they twist wires that allows the crafters to create distinct design enamels. And then that enamel is then deposited into the strips of the wires. Amazing. So first you have the base metal, and then you twist your wires. Then you deposit your designs into the wire. See that? That's why you see Cloisonne pieces are always traced. Those are the wires that they created to make the piece. And it should be smooth to the touch. It should be no lumps or bumps. If it's lumps or bumps, it's not Cloisonne. It should be smooth to the touch. And each section should be filled with enamel. See how there's no empty spaces on here? And everything should be even. This is one of my favorites. It opens up. Where's the thing? Oh. See how it opens up? It's the little hinge. And then there's the hinge on the other side. This is one of my favorites. Very expensive. I think this one is going for like $120 online just for that one bracelet. I haven't checked in a while, may even be higher. And these are some smaller versions, but not to take away from them. They're still gorgeous. Smooth to the touch. Every piece is filled. Because some pieces look like Cloisonne, but they're not. And then I'll show you I have a few beads. Well, more than a few. I have everything in a lot. And so I have some glass and clay beads all mixed in. See how they put that blue in there? I'm going to show you that in the book where they explain it. These are nice too. And this one looks like it matches that bracelet. Almost. Yeah. And another thing about ceramic pieces, they're cold to the touch as well. Not a gemstone, but they're still cold. If you have some quality pieces, like this beauty right here, this is a quality piece. It's cold to the touch. That's when you know you have something good in quality. Okay, I'll show you my books and then we'll be all done. So here's my books. The first one says, let's slide it over, The New Clay. What a beautiful, beautiful design on the front cover. It's The New Clay. And the author is Nan Roch. And so I'm not going to show you the whole book. I'm just going to show you a few techniques. And this is where they show you where they blend the colors and knead together. That's how they get the blended colors. And some of the jewelry is just fascinating. Beautiful. And I wanted to show you this beauty right here. It's to die for. And you see what the title says, the new clay, because, you know, we didn't do that before. They just made ordinary pieces like that. I mean, that's not ordinary. It's a whistle and it's a pendant, but I'm talking about the color. There's no blending involved. It's just straight clay. This is all a process. And this is how they make the molds. See, they made those little scarabs. And that's the mold, and they actually used that scarab to make the mold, and then they actually made pieces to form a necklace. Wow, that is a beautiful technique. If you don't have any pottery pieces, you might want to invest in one. Okay, moving right along. And this book is How to Make Polymer Clay Beads. And look at that beautiful turquoise necklace that they made. And now it's not turquoise. It's just polymer clay. Beautiful. I mean, they even look like howlite a little bit. And who made this? Linda Peterson. Oh, the title is How to Make Polymer Clay Beads. I'm so sorry. I wanted to show you this beauty right here. It's supposed to be coral, but it's clay. But isn't it beautiful? So it's two necklaces. You have the one there and then the one underneath on the side. Let me zoom in. I mean, that looks like coral, if you ask me. And this is, they show you the techniques and how they achieved it. They just used a piece of metal to achieve the wiggly lines. Wow, impressive, very impressive. Okay, and I have this book, Polymer Clay Beads, kind of similar to what I have. And this one actually looks like a wood necklace, and that's polymer clay. I wonder if those little ones is polymer clay too. If so, they did an amazing job. And that's by Grant Defendifer. And this is Creative Ways with Polymer Clay by Dottie McMillan. Let me see if I can find any nice pictures in here. I guess not, because I didn't log any. Oh, that's cute. They look like vintage pins. Oh, look at that goose. That is beautiful. I might need to purchase some polymer clay and maybe try to make a few pieces, because these are beautiful. Wow, that even looks like amber. Very impressive. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My house phone is ringing. But anyway, we're done. So with that, we'll wrap it up so you don't hear the message. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you, and God bless everybody. Sorry for the disturbance.